So the overriding question in this part of Planet Football is will they or won't they? And there's a football game amongst it all, an apparent detail in the broad brush of expectation and bravado. The champions-elect already have one hand firmly on the trophy. A win here will guarantee them the ultimate photo opportunity. It is a sea of red and white. Ajax, of course, the principal club here in Amsterdam, the club that unites this city, the club with such proud heritage and history and so many honours, continental and domestic. It is a supercharged atmosphere. So what must be going through the players' minds now? It seems as a big chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Groningen! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Groningen gain their reward with an early goal. And it's Çalhanoğlu.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's in space and looking for options. Sommer is there to take. Busquets. Might be danger here. Ribery. Ceballos. And it's Çalhanoğlu.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pressure coming in from all directions.
Ajax really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Leandro Bacuna.
This is the time you need that pace.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Mbappe! Leandro Bacuna. And the pass is intercepted. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Oh, good-looking ball. Busquets does well to get it back. He's found a way through. Mbappe! Jordi Alba. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Ceballos. That pass has been well intercepted. Ribery. Çalhanoğlu. And here's Mbappe. Brilliantly cut out. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And reclaimed it in a trice. Busquets. And here's Mbappe. Hits one! Leandro Bacuna. And it's Bacuna. And he was quick to react. Mbappe. Ceballos. Oh, good take in a good area. Ceballos was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Ajax certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
That has ended up in no man's land. Van Dijk. Ribery. And Dani Ceballos. Busquets. And it's Ribery. And here's Mbappe. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Mbappe. Shapes to shoot!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And we've reached half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
And there they are.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Pressing high and with purpose. Leandro Bacuna. Leandro Bacuna. Somewhat off target. Mbappe. Calhanoglu. That's Busquets. Ribery. Now, who's going to be first to this? And that interception was most necessary. Mbappe! And that has been cleared. Ajax still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Now it's Mbappe. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that is a good ball. Mbappe! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
The attendance for this match was 52,044.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it. Might want to be careful there.
Busquets. Busquets. He's on a run down the left wing. He's onside.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Jordi Alba. And it's played into the middle. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Great defending, strong and determined. Really fierce, close defending. And here's Mbappe. And Ribery! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Substitution for Ajax, number 3.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 9, Calhanoglu. Coming on the field, number 11, Phil Foden. Number 14,
Back on the ball again.
Marcos Llorente. Number 6,
Groningen surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, that's a key interception. Leandro Bacuna. He has found the way through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. The fullback is in acres of space here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Foden. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen. He's had a shot! Oh, it's gone in! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Groningen can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, the big question now...
There's the shot! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
After 87 minutes is number 21, Kylian Mbappe.
Ajax complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Yeah, almost a perfect storyline now, and it's almost sounding too good to be true, but this is no fluke. You're in this position because you've won games like this throughout.
Deftly done. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. No, that was never going to make it. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time, and it's Ribéry. Jordi Alba. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Ajax are officially the Netherlands' best. This is their line in the famous footballing history of this nation. And now the formal coronation. Acknowledgement of the best team through a long, demanding campaign. So much hard labour, and now so great a reward. Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Yes, of course, round two between these two. I wonder what we expect this time. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. There is Franck Ribéry, just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack, but he's also got an eye for a killer ball. That's why he's racked up so many assists at club level.
Yeah, double figures every season is the norm for him. Great numbers.
Yeah, can't argue with stats like that.
Ceballos has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Stood up well to him there. Van Dijk. Now it's Mbappe. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And he's managed to get free. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Ceballos. Olise gets it away. Now it's Ribéry. Oh, that's clever. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Ajax still without a single shot on target. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now it's Ribéry. Nice control. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he has been fouled there. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Ceballos. Now it's Busquets. Jordi Alba is charging up on the overlap.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Ceballos does really well there, he is strong. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Very nearly half an hour gone here. It's a good foot in there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that's a very... He's had a hit! Could be danger here. In he goes again! Goal! Ozan Alkmaar! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
AZ have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Oh, good ball. Hits one! There's a goal! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping. Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Elise getting this one clear. Ceballos. Now it's Mbappe. Fiddles it through. Busquets.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Great defending, strong and determined. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And the first half is done. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Some first-half thoughts?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. The less said about that pass, the better. Oh, that was vital. And it's hoisted clear. Ceballos. That's Busquets. Dani Ceballos. Jordi Alba. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Jordi Alba made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And he's straight offside. Ribery did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Ribery finds himself offside. Busquets goes on a run down the left wing. Busquets. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? The ball is loose and the chase is on. Ribery. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing.
The attendance for this match was 52,044.
Oh, that's well spotted. Van Dijk. Jordi Alba looks to get on the end of this. That's the throw. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Ceballos. Now it's Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. And that faced a great hit! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Mbappe with a definite foul there. And that's going to be a booking. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Busquets. Ribery. And he's heaved it away. Some good work on the right flank here. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Played into space out wide.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, number 30, coming on the field, number 11, number 16, substitution in progress.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that's delightful. Ribery with the foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's and another try!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, they're definitely intent on winning it, and they've come close. Just wondering how many more chances they can have. One, maybe two, realistically.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Defending of the desperate variety. Ajax have the chance to go the other way. Gets his pass away. Sommer catches it safely. Into the last 5 minutes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Ribery. Some really good ball movement. And he's there to make the block.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Tries to get it clear. Shapes to shoot. And a terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. That's going in strongly.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Crossed in early. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. And it's Ribery. And we're done. Well, it's an ending that's neither one thing nor the other. A win would have been ideal, but that was not to be. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, I think it's always good to end the season on a higher note, Peter, and that's what I think the message was here for next season. We'll be back.
But beautiful game. Oh, how we have missed it. Ahead of us lies yet another edition of this most epic of dramas, unpredictable, unmissable, unbearable for some of the folk here, for whom everything gets underway in this most chaotic style. There is a tantalising whiff that pervades this place. Derby day on day one. You cannot ask for much more than that. Look at this stadium, as you can see, very much ready for action. The blue and black colours of Atalanta, affectionately known as La Dea. Well, Jim Beglin, what do you make of this?
Well, it's going to be a baptism of fire for any of those new recruits, but they all know the significance of this game, I'm sure. They're all going to be up for it, of course.
Zielinski! Shiatani gets it clear. He's got away. Oh, he's played it in low. And he's quick to get it clear again. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I really like the look of this guy, Foden, who to me is a player who has a bit of everything. An eye for goal, quick feet, great vision, and a willingness to take on his defensive duties when required. Although he's probably best deployed out on the right, where his best attacks seem to emanate.
Okay, interesting. Crossed in early, and the keeper beats it away. No way through. He's going for goal! Oh, that is outstanding! He's got himself an absolute peach. And Inter go in front.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's found a way past. And he's whipped it across. Danger averted for now. First quarter of an hour gone. Llorente. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That has been cut short. Chance to finish. It's loose now and they want to get it back. De Vrij did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Has a look and plays it forward. Bastoni.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Foden attempts a clearance. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Chance here to counter. Llorente. Out to the right. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Zielinski.
Inter really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity.
He's had a shot! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could have...
Up he goes! Bastoni with the clearance. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Ball's gone out of play. He is just caressing the ball. De Vrij getting this one clear. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Zalewski. Correa. Great defending, strong and determined. Bastoni. Atalanta are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Here's Zielinski. Carlos Augusto in acres of space out wide. Zalewski. Zalewski! Cleared without complication. That is good strength. Zielinski gets into some chance! Oh, shooting chance! That's an extraordinary save from Sommer! Van Dijk. Shotani. He's had it taken off him.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Foden could move up a gear here. And we hit half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum.
Oh, big header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Correa did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Koke. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Van Dijk, not the most accurate pass. And it's Correa. That's a nicely measured pass. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's gone for a throw-in. Messi. Ansu Fati. Foden. Koke. He's gone forward. Llorente. Drilled in low. And they've been given a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. That's a shade optimistic. Ansu, now the finish! He's scored! A goal on a landmark occasion for this man who makes his 50th appearance here and now. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
He's got the shot away! It's in! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Pass is just off target. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Ashlani, and it's Damian.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Mkhitaryan. Real chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Atalanta have the chance to go the other way. Llorente has a shot! No, that's not going to find its target. And that's a good ball. Ashlani. Bisek. Martinez. Damian. Nicely spread. Martinez. Van Dijk. Minamino. Now it's Ansu Fati. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 10.
The changes then in quick succession.
Numero 3.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Up for a header! That should get the job done. He rises! He has done it! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Atalanta get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Played back in. Llorente. Oh, not quite. And it's hoisted clear. Stood up well to him there. Tries to get it clear. Atalanta have reclaimed it. That's very neat. It's Koke! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Ashlani. Deep into stoppage time.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Showing good feet. And that is that. Well, so much talk about wanting to hit the ground running, about issuing a warning to their rivals. In the end, they achieved neither, and they slumped to a defeat on opening day. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, this was one of the teams, Peter, that I was keen to have a look at, but it's ended up being a bit of a damp squib. Not a great start, and it's going to give the boss quite a few headaches as to how he can put things right for the next game and onwards.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Atalanta have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Peter, Marcus Llorente, has had a huge effect by just moving position, moving a little further forward. Who would have imagined he could be so creative and such a prolific goal scorer too? Expect to see him make a lot of those powerful surges up the pitch, and at times he'll drop in as a number 10 in that supporting striker's position.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Nicolucci. Koke. And it's Shiotani. Shiotani. And it's Koke. And here's the chance to counter. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Foden. Mbappe. To Ansu Fati. Oh, that's a key interception. Zerbin. Nicolucci.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That has been knocked clear, and he's taking no chances there. Now it's Ansu Fati. Foden. Venezia look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Shiotani. Van Dijk. And it's Shiotani. Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, that's delightful. Koke. That's a nicely measured pass. Great chance! Goal! Atalanta! And Atalanta go in front.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Atalanta have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Busio.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's picked his way through. Oh, he's through the middle. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Ansu Fati.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Played out to the right. Messi. And it's Van Dijk. And Alexander-Arnold. No luck with that dink over the top. Ansu Fati. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Venezia are looking to break at pace. Some good work on the right flank here.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And the first half is done. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Atalanta, they're in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Atalanta really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Nicolucci. Passing nice and neat. Hits one! That is decidedly lacking. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Mbappe. Llorente. So nearly the perfect ball. Messi. Llorente. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Atalanta are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Nicolucci. Busio. Nicolucci. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
And here's Mbappe. Zerbin. Nicolucci.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's found a way past. Played backwards here.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Well read. And the danger is averted.
Venezia showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value.
Ansu Fati! Zerbin.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now Nicolucci. Busio. Now Nicolucci. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Ansu Fati. Zerbin. Oh, no joy this time. And that's really well manoeuvred. Messi. Llorente.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Atalanta looking to pass their way through. Llorente! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pass is just off target. Llorente is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Atalanta preparing now to welcome the final whistle. The message is clear, none shall pass. Foden. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
That has been knocked clear.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And here's Mbappe, Ansu Fati.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 24. Lasciano il campo per il numero 9, il numero 99.
Atalanta are totally dominant in the middle of the park.
And that will be it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Ansu Fati voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fan... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Look at this stadium, as you can see, very much ready for action. The blue and black colours of Atalanta, affectionately known as La Dea. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions, attacking-wise, can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And as you can see, we've already started here. Out of play for a goal kick. Van Dijk. And it's Van Dijk. Now Van Dijk. Shirtani. For Koke. And it's Messi. It's Van Dijk. Messi. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Foden. Atalanta appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. He's had a hit! Duda. Ansu Fati. Played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Gives it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Duda. Oh, nice touch. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. That's the throw. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. He's in a good position here. And the ball's come loose here. Fires it in low. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Koke. Now Van Dijk. Messi. And it's Koke. It's Van Dijk. Foden. Llorente. Shirtani. Alexander-Arnold. No way through, so back it comes. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Llorente, and it's Messi. He's played him through. Mbappe! Goal! Atalanta! And Atalanta go in front.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Numero 9.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Tries a shot! They've scored! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Duda. Steaming on goal. There's the shot! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Oh, that's an excellent try, and once he picked it up, he headed forward with real intent.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Alexander-Arnold. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Skims one in. Duda. And it's half-time here. Atalanta head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Looking for the runner.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's very neat. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, and he's through the middle. The ball has bounced loose now. Koke. Can he spark a counter here? Neither of these two want to come off second best. Duda. And here's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And he's there to clear it. Played out towards the right wing. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, has a go! And that has been knocked clear.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 7, il numero 13. Attenzione, una
Atalanta
sostituzione.
perhaps contemplating their next change here. Foden. A good ball, and this looks promising. It'll be a throw-in. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Duda is there, and he can get that clear. And the finish! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Referee's given a throw. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Foden. Foden going face-to-face with his great rival. And the shot!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Alexander-Arnold stands tall and stands strong. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He's gone forward. Mbappe. It's a sweet ball, that.
Atalanta merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And here's Foden. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Ansu Fati, he's got the shot away! Goal! Atalanta! And they've got their lead back. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So here comes a substitution, and the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Per l'Atalanta. Numero 11.
Atalanta go into the lead.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows, so concentration is key from here.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's really well manoeuvred. Terrific header! It's a goal! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Numero 20.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 20.
There's going to be another change here. Foden taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
Look, you can...
Big header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Minamino, Mbappe, out to the right. Perfectly measured that. Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Danger averted for now. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicely weighted ball. And that interception was... That's that, the end. Atalanta can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Mbappe, voted man of the match and deserved...